Ooh. Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I can't believe tomorrow is already freaking Friday. This week has flown by, and it's good seeing my Dallas Cowboys players, seeing some of the great fans. I met Mrs. Holmes there, who her and her husband are. He actually went to the very first Dallas Cowboys game in the Cotton Bowl. Okay, so yeah, shout out to him, as well as his wife. I saw my man Brad, and of course I dropped off the law, gave him a ride to his hotel, and he's jetting out in the morning. And we've gotten a pretty good week of practice in without knock on wood. Actually, it's a metal table. Knock on metal table. With not having injuries, there was, I think, a really good practice today um, with the Rams. That was good because there was actually a lot of real hitting and things. And I dare say that's probably going to be the most action that you're going to see most of the starters have until week one. And week one is not that far away. Yet the Lions, I think, play against the Giants. I think the Giants won 14-3. But remember, the starters aren't playing these days. They're not. So don't get too excited, Giant fans, and don't get too crazy, Lion fans. Right now, preseason is about getting some work in and getting your team ready to play the marathon that is the season. Um, the way they did practice, we had the Cowboys offense um, working on the field that we were on. See, now the problem now is either you're on the side with the bleachers, and that's of course where the free seats are. You know, if you want to be on the fence, that's $23, or if you want to be on the other field, you got to pay $290. So the Rams offense, you know, Matthew Stafford and crew were all on the far field, and you couldn't see that. So we had the Cowboys offense. So we got a chance to see our offensive players. I really, of course, you know, I am the defensive guy. I like seeing Mozzie Smith and crew working. In fact, I'm very happy to report that again today, Mozzie was the first one on the field, and Mozzie was one of the last ones to leave the field. And I ain't gonna lie to you, you could tell he was literally thinking in his head, I'm tired, boss. I'm real tired. Because he was just like my man in the Green Mile. I think it was the Green Mile. I think it was the Green Mile. Um, no, it wasn't the Green. What movie was that? I tired, boss. I'm real tired. But same size. I can't remember my man's name, but you can see he has been putting in the work, and I am ecstatic about him. I wish I had seen him in the practice to see, you know, some of the hits and stuff that he was making, but he's definitely putting in the work and giving it his all. And looking at Dak looks like he's midseason form. He looks really, really good. Cooper Rush, steady, and Trey, hot and cold. He'll have some good moves and some bad ones. I had a Dak Prescott hater, comedian, sitting right next to me, and literally, man, Dak. No matter what Dak, oh, he's not far enough down the field. Oh, well, he checked down on it. Okay, and with Trey Lance, he was saying literally, "Well, that was a crisp handoff." Really, that's all you got. That's all you got. But I left today's practice after the practice and hearing about Jerry Jones' comments after practice that he's, you know, of course they're talking, but he's in no rush to sign Ceedee Lamb. And then, of course, Ceedee Lamb ends up tweeting back or Instagramming back, laugh out loud, in which case he has now deleted his Cowboys stuff on his social media. And then you get Micah Parsons who's retweeting it. See, here's the problem. This made me feel so depressed right now. I'm out here. I have literally flown across the country with my family. Literally. Taking time away from working and everything else and all the expenses and things to be here to support the team that I love. And I am at 50, almost 59 years old. I'm too old to change to find a new team. And I'm too old to stop watching football. Although the way they're putting it on all the different platforms, I may just have to stop watching because I can't figure out how to get all the apps to work. But to see the Cowboys every single time, it is time to pay somebody to literally make them feel like they're greedy, like they're non-deserving, that they're doing them a favor and they're just lucky to be a Dallas Cowboy. It hurts. It literally has me, I'm sitting here in my mind, I'm like, why am I going to practice tomorrow? Why am I going to practice? And I just sat here and I said to my wife, I don't know that I want to go to the preseason game. It's like, why? Why do we have to do this stupid shit? And I feel bad for the players. I feel bad for them to literally put their life and their future on the line here, and you constantly get shit. So not only are you pissing off Ceedee, and Ceedee has no choice but to eventually come in, before week 1. He's already, you've already basically told him he's greedy and there's no rush to get the contract done. He's already lost $1.5 million. And who knows how long it's going to take to get this thing resolved. If they all, eventually he's got to come in to at least get that year out there. But the Cowboys can turn around and say, you know what? We're just going to franchise tag you because there's no repercussions to them. Doesn't matter what they do. They got more money than they know what to do with. And they're steady collecting more. But having Micah Parsons have Ceedee Lambs back, you think Ceedee Lamb situation is going to make Micah Parsons say, let me go ahead and do them a favor. Let me take less money instead of trying to max it out. Because I told you guys before, I said, here's the way I look at it if I'm Dak Prescott. If you're going to do something and be about something and try and win something, maybe we can look and say, yeah, let's take less money. Let's take a team-friendly deal. Let's work it out so we can get other people. If you're going to be about something. If you're not going to be about something, then we're going to be about the money. Because Jerry Jones ain't out on that field risking his ankle or wrist. Stephen Jones ain't out on that field risking everything. And regardless of what they do, they got job security. Those players don't. So no, you've sent the message out to all of them. Bro, take them for every cent that they can. Take it. Don't leave nothing on the table. And that's what Jerry Jones has built. So I'm going to go in here and take a shower. I still have jet lag, I believe. I'll probably lose it just in time to go back home and then be screwed up back at home. But I guess it would be midnight if I were at home. And sleep on this and see how I feel tomorrow. before I push send on those tickets. Unbelievable. So good, people. Let me say from the bottom of my heart, everybody that I met out there at training camp and stuff, all the great fans and supporters and things, I appreciate you guys so much. And remember, tell the people you love how much you love them, because you might not get the chance, good people. Life is short and life is precious, so make the most of it. God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.